always say when you start your own brand for yourself, that's when you see the true sides of your friends and family. You know, like I'm branding myself. Like I'm not trying to brand you. So it should not benefit you at all. It should just benefit me. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffany Markesh and I'm back with another bitty freaking Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. While we're right here, why don't you just go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you would like. Turn on that post notification bell so you're notified every time I post. Go ahead and do that, so you don't miss anything at all, okay? Anything. And if you're not new here, then hey, what's up? Hello. Since you're pretty. Okay, yeah, anyways, yeah, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back to my channel. So glad to have you here. I'm so very thankful for all the love and support that I get from you. But as you can tell by the title of today's video, it is going to be, is my mic on? That's what I want to know. That's not what it's going to be about, but I need to know, is my mic on? Please hold. Okay, it's on. Just had to make sure because your girl will forget to turn it on and that'll be very sad. So, like I was saying, by the title of this video today, we're going to be talking about supportive family and friends. That is. I actually have in my notebook, I call this my YouTube notebook. On the front of it, it says, go get 'em tiger, because I love tigers. Like, I do. I love tigers. Fun fact, I used to want one. Used to think that I could have. Actually, I never knew I could have one, but I always wanted one. Yeah. If that doesn't tell you a little bit about me, then I don't know. But anyways, okay. So, and actually the first thing that's in here is supportive family and friends. In this book, I write down topics and everything and then jot exactly what I want to do with that topic. So, supportive family and friends. This has been like weighing so heavy on me to actually do a video on it. I've had people ask me like, how do I deal with staying encouraged and everything when the support isn't there from the people that are closest to you? So, I've struggled with that. I still struggle with that. And I would say a few of my friends know that, like, when the support isn't there, how it should be as a best friend, family, like whatever it is, whoever you think is like super, super close to you, if the energy is not given to your liking and everything, then it's kind of like, why are you in my life? So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you my perspective on it and how I deal with it, because, and then, yeah, you can just take it how you want. If hopefully these tips help you, hopefully, like, me and you, I don't really want to relate to anyone with this situation, but I know it is very relatable in every aspect, especially when you're starting a name for yourself. Like, you're branding your name, whether it's, you're starting a clothing line, you're starting any type of business that you're starting, or like YouTube, me starting YouTube, or just anything that you're starting in life that is, your name is behind it. It's something that you're doing. So your dreams, passion, anything. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. My first point that I want to make is the people who you expect the most out of will be the ones who give you the least. I'm going to say that again. The people who you expect the most out of will be the ones to give you the least. So you're expecting this, they're going to give you this. Keep that in mind, okay? That is very important to understand before you start anything, okay? And I hate that because I'm not one like that, but because I'm not like that, like I would never give any of my friends, family, like nobody, like you don't even have to be my friend. It can just be someone that I follow on social media. Like if I rock with, I don't even have to rock with what they're doing. If I like what they're doing. Like, they're trying to brand themselves. I'm going to give them the most that I can in order to help them, encourage them, motivate them, inspire them. Like, whatever it is that I can bring to the table to help them, to let them know, like, hey, this is great, you should keep going, I'm going to give that. And that's that. However, not everyone thinks like that. You're lucky if you have a friend that thinks like that or supports like that. So my next main point that I do want to make is be so good that they can't ignore you. So that follows the ones you expect the most out of will be the ones that you get the least out of. However, you can be so good that they can't ignore you. Whatever it is you're doing, that they can't ignore it. So, and this isn't to say like, well, I'm going to continue to shove it in their face. Like, oh, look how good I am at this. Like, I can do this and that. And I'm just so good at my YouTube videos. Like, I won't sit here and text a friend that I think is not as supportive. Like, look how good I am at this video. Like, oh my gosh, so freaking good. No, not that type of energy. Just be so good that they can't ignore you, to the point where you're doing so well with whatever it is your brand is that it's showing progress and they're having to see it, whether it's through someone else's page, whether someone keeps talking about it that knows that they're my friend, like, or family member, whatever it is. Okay, that's what that means. Just be so good that they can't ignore you. Remember that. Okay, so yeah, the people you expect most out of will be the ones that give you the least, and be so good at it that they can't ignore you. All right, got it? Okay, cool. Okay, so I wrote down a few points that I think may be the reason as to why that person, that group of people, whatever, doesn't support you or your brand or whatever, and I'll read them to you. So they don't agree with what you're doing. So if it's a brand, like a clothing brand or your business, just whatever it is, they just don't agree with it. They don't know how to tell you that they don't agree with what it is. So instead of, being an honest friend or honest family member and letting you know, hey, I don't agree with this, like in a way of giving you constructive criticism, like, okay, I don't agree with it because this and that and that. Maybe it could help you learn from something like, oh, well, yeah, Sally said she doesn't agree with this content that I'm putting out because it does this and that or whatever, or it's controversial or something like that or whatever. So instead of coming to you and giving you constructive criticism because they don't agree with whatever it is that they're doing, they just stray away from just supporting you in all and just like, okay, whatever, I'll just step aside, whatever. I don't think that they should do that. My personal opinion, if you don't like what I'm doing or you don't agree with what I'm doing as a friend or family member, come to me and let me know. Like, give me some tips and tricks on what you think that I should do better in order to produce better content. I can't think of two names, literally can't think of two names to role play with. Let's say freaking Meredith. No, I'm not gonna remember Meredith. Let's say Sally and Joey. I'm just gonna use Sally because I don't know why Sally keeps coming to mind, but Sally and Joey, okay? And I don't know where Joey comes from. Sally and Joey think that you should, or that I should. Sally and Joey come to me and they're like, hey, I think you should put this type of content out on your YouTube because many people can relate to this. Like, it'll bring in more following because, you already have workout videos on there. You already have hair, you have straight hair and curly hair, like you're very versatile with your hair. So like that brings in a lot of different people that come to your page. Makeup, like you have the beauty part of the industry that can like come to your page. Let's see. I've gotten Sally and Joey are telling me, hey, I think you should do topics to where you discuss relatable situations, where you put on your Instagram, hey, like what are topics that y'all would like me to talk about? Maybe I should do this once a week. I'm going to start doing this once a week. Y'all just give me a topic. I discuss my opinions on it and yada, yada, yada. The point is they're giving me, creative ideas. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't agree with what I'm doing. They're just helping me expand my channel because they know what all I can bring to the table. So they're helping me not limit myself to just hair, makeup, and workout videos. That makes sense? So yeah, that falls under the category, like I said, of them not agreeing with what you do. Well, if they don't agree, then how about they give you other options to go about? Okay, so constructive criticism, like I said. And if you have a friend that you don't agree with what they're doing, let them know. Like, in a good way though. Don't go at them and say, hey, I don't agree with what you're doing. Like, there's other ways of saying things, you know, like, hey, maybe I think that you should do this. If they bring a brand, hey, do you like this? Like, I know when Chancey, she always sends me a lot of like stuff before, like her design, stuff like that. She's like, hey bro, what you think about this? And she comes to me because she knows I'm going to tell her the truth. I'm going to let her know, hey, and I know Jazz does the same thing with her makeup. She'll send me pictures and say, what do you think about this? Which one should I post? And I do the same with her. I send her stuff and I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? I run ideas by her before doing it because I know I'm going to get the honest truth out of them. Make sense? So yeah, another point is it doesn't benefit them. So example, I post a curly hair video. Well, because it doesn't benefit someone that doesn't have, one of my friends or family members that doesn't have my hair type, they don't have curly hair or they can't use the products that I use, then they think, oh, well, I'm not gonna watch it, or I'm not gonna go like and comment. I'm just not even gonna bother because it doesn't benefit me. So I'm not getting anything out of it. Why should I go watch it? Well, one, you should go and watch it because you're supporting your friend. So that's the whole point of it, not if it doesn't benefit you. And see, that's what that's probably one of my biggest problems. I get so irked, like, well, if it doesn't, why does it matter if it benefits you or not? Like, support is support. And if you're happy for me, like if you're close to me, then it shouldn't matter what benefits you or not. Because if it benefits me, then that's what should matter because it's my brand. You know, like I'm branding myself. Like I'm not trying to brand you. So it should not benefit you at all. It should just benefit me. So yeah, sorry, I got a little like, there. So yeah, that's that. And when it comes to YouTube videos, like there's some things that, like, you know, people don't relate to. Like I said, it doesn't benefit them. However, they can still, like, you know, if it's a YouTube video, just put it on, let it play. Like, you know, like, and I'm not gonna tell you how to support me or anything, but I'm just saying there's ways to still show support if it doesn't benefit you. If it's a clothing, like or whatever, okay, we'll still share that product that it is that your friend had put out or whatever, you know, like you don't necessarily have to buy it because it's not something that you would wear or something like that or whatever, but maybe someone else will that is on your Instagram or in your family or anything like that or whatever. So just still share. Like there's still ways of going around it when it doesn't benefit you personally, because like I said, what you're really thinking of is your friend, that it will benefit in the long run. So another point, which is actually huge, jealousy. And we hate to say that because we don't like to think like, oh, a friend isn't jealous of me, or like a best friend isn't jealous of me. Well, hopefully they aren't jealous of you. I mean, that'd be kind of crazy because why are they keeping themselves around you? However, sometimes that is the case. They're jealous of you. They don't want you to be successful before them, or maybe they see your potential and it scares them. So it's like, wait, she has really good potential, like, or he has really good potential. That's kind of intimidating. So it's like, I don't know, kind of jealous of that. Like I said, they don't want you to be up here before they get up here. Like if they see you doing good, it's like, well, she's doing good, whatever. That's that. You know, and I could explain that more, but like in my head, like my thoughts are just like, because I've experienced this many times. So it's like, yeah, it sucks to be honest, but you know, they're always there. And I always say, when you start your own brand for yourself, that's when you see the true sides of your friends and family. So yeah. So this is the fourth point. They don't like the content or product that you're putting out. So I know that can kind of go with, they don't agree with what you're doing or whatever, but then again, it is different. They don't like it. Instead of telling you, hey, like, instead of being constructive about the product or anything, like even if you didn't go to them before to ask their opinion, because really it doesn't, like, it's good to ask people's opinion, but if you don't trust their opinion, then that's fine. You don't have to like ask them for their opinion. But them specifically not liking the product or content that you're releasing or putting out is just kind of like, okay, well, why don't you tell me? Like, what is it that you don't like about it? Maybe it's something that I could fix. You know, maybe what you say will help me fix it and change it. You know, maybe you don't like my tone. Maybe you don't like how I pitch certain things. Let me know so that it is more intriguing to my audience, and you know, maybe it's just helpful. Or if I have a shirt that I'm releasing, you just don't like the placement of things or something like that, or whatever, let me know. Maybe I'll take your advice and run with it, you know? So I like how I'm actually giving y'all scenarios and stuff like that, and yeah, good stuff. So the last one that I have written down, more may come to mind, but this video is actually pretty long already. Your stuff doesn't relate to them. So this kind of touches on, they don't agree with what you're doing, they don't like it, it doesn't relate to them. So my hair and my makeup, well, maybe that doesn't relate to one of my friends that doesn't care to do hair and makeup, or doesn't have my hair type, or doesn't have my same skin complexion or something, so they're not going to use the same products that I use all around for hair and makeup or anything, you know? The brand that you have released, if it's a clothing brand, then, you know, it's sports maybe. Well, maybe they're not into sports, or they're not into basketball, or whatever it is, they don't relate to it. So it's like, well, I don't relate to this, so it doesn't pertain to me. I'm not going to put any energy into it. Well, you're wrong, because you should be putting energy into it, because that is your friend. If you classify someone as your friend, your best friend, your close friend, whatever, it still is relatable to you. Like, you should still show support, you know? So that's that. Something that I've learned from the time of me starting my YouTube, and this just doesn't even relate to like me and YouTube. This is like stem from a lot of things. Like, you have people in your life that just aren't supportive in your dreams, like I said, but I'll get to that in the end. No, I'll talk about that now, actually. Your dreams, your passion, like, you know, you want to go and do this. You want to go to nursing school. You want to do modeling. Me, for example, I want to do modeling or whatever. It's always been my dream since I was a little girl to model. I did modeling when I was really little, did pageants and everything, and then I took the basketball route or whatever. But I always knew I wanted to model. Like, it was always in my, like, always a dream of mine to model or whatever. And I still have that passion. It's still my dream to be a model. So I'm going to continue to fight for that. Like, it is literally something that I'm like really passionate about. It has not been easy, obviously, because I'm still not picked up by an agency. However, I know that my time will come and I will be signed to an agency at the right time and with the best agency that is fit for me. But when it comes to support, like, not everybody will support your dreams. You know what I'm saying? So they might not think that it is the best fit for you. However, if that is your dream, that's your passion, it doesn't matter to them. At the end of the day, you live with the consequences of following your dream. So like, if you follow your dream and it just didn't work out and something negative happened because you decided to, like, you know, jump the broom and go follow your dream or whatever. Okay, so what? You live and you learn, you know? So don't let people who don't support whatever it is you're passionate about or your dream affect how you think about the dream. Like, don't let it persuade you to back off of still pursuing that dream. Still follow your dream. Still follow your passion. Like, don't decrease it just because of someone else's words or actions towards whatever it is that you express to them. A good thing to do is to just keep it to yourself. You don't have to share it with everyone. Like, everyone doesn't need to know what your dream, what your passion is. Just do it. And if they realize, oh, this is what you're doing, and they support it, then they support it. And if they don't, then oh well, like, it doesn't matter. It's your life at the end of the day. So like I said, you live with the consequences of the action that you make. You don't need to listen to old Sally over there saying, oh, well, I don't think that you should go into modeling because you're not signed yet and you've been trying and you're not. So maybe like put that on the back burner and just forget about it. Like, you've tried, nothing happened. So I just don't think that'll work, Tiffany. Excuse me, oh Sally Mae. No. So yeah, no. It's your life. Do what you want to do. And still pursue it. Still have that fire, that energy, that just the grit, the passion to go after whatever it is you want. Okay? Now, don't try to force it on them or make them wrong. You know they're wrong, but don't try to like force it on them that they're wrong or making them feel wrong or anything. Okay? Continue to live your life. One day they might support you, but right now they don't. Okay? It all is on their time. At the end of the day, it's on their time. Everyone is in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Okay? A reason, a season, or a lifetime. So it's important that you ask yourself, is this person in my life for a reason? What is that reason? What are they teaching me right now? At this very moment, if they're in my life for a reason, what are they teaching me? And the most important one, how are they helping me grow and become more? Got it? How are they helping me grow and become more? No matter if it is a hurtful or negative person, they're giving me a gift. It is just my job and your job to find it. Got it? So figure out what that reason is that they're in your life. And like I said, ask yourself, what is the reason and are they helping me grow and become more? You know, it's really important to have people in your circle that are helping you grow. If they're not helping you grow, then literally what's the purpose? If y'all aren't benefiting off of each other, then there's really no point in the friendship at all. Not at all. At all. Shufly. You aren't literally benefiting each other. I feel like a friendship, when you get to a certain age, you're using each other at this point. Like, are you helping me grow? Can I come to you when I need some more knowledge, when I need to take my knowledge up to the next game about whatever it is, you know? That's just really important at this age. I'm 25 years old. So I know it's not old. You know, sometimes I say I'm grown, I'm old, like 25, yada, yada, yada. It's so important to have friends that are there to help you grow, to expand your knowledge, to test your knowledge, to test you. You know, like, okay, wait, you've changed. Maybe they've changed your mind on something in a good way. Maybe you had a negative thought about something, or, you know, they were able to step in and be like, hey, look, I think da da da, and you're like, you're right. You're freaking right. You know? So that's really important in a friendship. The people that are in your life for a lifetime, you need to invest in them and they need to invest in you in the best way possible. So whatever type of investing you got to do to put into your friend, then do it. So yeah, that is how I feel. I've talked to so many people that can relate to this, to be honest. Sorry, I'm looking down because I kind of took some notes. I've always said, to these people, I've always said, the strangers will support you and go so much harder for you than, as in like the strangers on social media, than those in your circle. And it's mind-blowing. And you don't, like I said, you don't realize it until you start something on social media. And then you're like, whoa, I don't even know this girl, I don't even know this guy, like, and they're supporting me, like, they're supporting me so heavier than this person maybe supporting me. And that's freaking that's the one that I got their number, I can hit them up. Like, you know, it's very crazy, but strangers will go so much harder for you than a lot of people in your circle. And if you don't agree with that, which I personally don't, then snippy. Especially if those points that I listed, they fall into multiple of those categories, yeah, they gotta go. In my opinion, a lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people don't think like, you know, well, no, you don't gotta cut them off, just, you know, distance yourself from them. But my version of cutting them off is distancing myself. Like, we're not close anymore. Like, if you ever need anything, yeah, cool, I got you. But don't expect to be like this no more. Make sense? If you're someone that is watching this that is considering branding your name, then I just want to say to you that times will be hard, because you'll see all this happen if you've watched, unless you've skipped. If you've watched prior to me saying this, you will experience a lot of that. Hopefully you don't. I pray that you don't experience any of this, or you haven't experienced any of this. You'll see a lot of that in family and friends, and it gets hard. Times get like really trying, and you think like, oh my gosh, should I keep on going? Like, especially if your content or your product isn't growing like you thought it would. Makes sense? Because you may have this bright idea and you're like, oh, this is gonna be so good or whatever, and then you release it or you post it and the feedback just isn't really there, you know, like what you thought it would be. Like, you start to question, okay, should I keep doing this? Or, like, it's normal when you become an entrepreneur. That's what when you become an entrepreneur, that's like, you have a lot of trying times. You question, should I keep doing this? Should I put this out? Should I produce this? Like, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Like, I don't know, because the support isn't there from the ones that you thought it would be. So, you feel like you only have yourself, and it gets just really heavy on you. So you sometimes will lack motivation. You'll lack wanting to do things, you know, to make yourself grow. May even take a few days off of doing whatever it is just to get yourself back. However, keep going. Do not let the lack of support from someone you expected so much support from get in the way of anything that you're doing. Just don't. Just once you notice it, just be like, all right, whatever, like, I knew it was coming. They just showed me their true colors, whatever. It's all good. On to the next, you know? So yeah, that is it for this topic, I think. But yeah, remember, the people you expect the most from are what? Gonna be the ones you get the least from. So be so good that they can't ignore you. Got it? Got it. Okay, so that is it for this video. Go drink your coffee, tea, or whatever it is that, you know, get you going, and yeah, be great and start that business, that YouTube, whatever it is that you want to do. Follow your passion, follow your dream, follow it, follow it, follow it, and don't let anybody get in the way or downplay whatever it is you want to do in life, because it's your life. You only get one. So be smart, choose wisely, and go get it. All right, like my book says, go get 'em, tiger. That was cute, right? Go get 'em, tiger. All right, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there. Turn on that post notification bell. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you didn't like this video, I don't know. I don't know, you didn't like the video, but yeah, subscribe, like, comment, head over to my Instagram at Tiffany Markesh if you need anything to talk about, you need some motivation, encouragement, inspiration, anything. I am an ear for all. And yeah, go be great, people. I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.